So we are at the Team SCA base in Alicante, where tomorrow the start of the Volvo Ocean Race will be. The next 24 hours are going to be very hectic, just like the last 2 weeks have been here. Yeah, the grand finale, the approach to the start, it's getting pretty big. Everyone's feeling it, everyone's very excited. But at the same time, it's also time to go. We are ready for this. We are very fit, we're very strong, everyone's healthy, and the group is good, the dynamics is good, the atmosphere is good, everyone's motivated. So, you know, we could go on for another year of training. I'm sure we'd still learn heaps, but it's time to go now. We're ready. Well, the first leg is always a really interesting one, and not only because it's a very challenging one. We will basically see all sorts of weather. We will start by going past obviously the Strait of Gibraltar. We need to get out of the Med. Then we'll go past the Canaries, where we've lived and trained over a year, so hopefully, who knows, we'll be able to get some local knowledge out of that. And then we hit the doldrums, which is always a big challenge in this race, in leg one. And might need a little bit of luck to get through that quick. And then you basically end up, riding the fronts in the Southern Ocean. And so it's going to be a bit of everything, warm, extremely, extremely hot, and end up with a week of cold weather. So, and navigation-wise, very, very challenging. So everyone's, looking forward to it, but at the same time, it's also a leg. We haven't sailed against each other a lot, against the other competitors. We've done a bit of sailing here in Alicante, but more import stuff. And now is the real offshore stuff. It's what this race is about, offshore sailing. And I think leg one will sort of show where all the teams are at, where we are at as a team, how we're going to be sailing against the other boats, against the guys. So for everyone, it's going to be a huge eye-opener, I think. I hope it's us, but we have a huge challenge ahead of us. We are very good, but the other sailors, the other teams are very good as well. The level in the Volvo Ocean Race is extremely high, and a lot of people are always asking us questions about the differences between men and women, and for me, I don't think the biggest thing is going to be the difference between men and women. For me, what I find interesting, for example, is to see a team like us. We've been going for over 16, 18 months, and we lack a lot of experience. Women lack experience in offshore sailing, so we've been trying to bridge that lack of experience by doing a lot of training, by having a huge support team behind us with great coaches and a great shore team who we can learn a lot from. And you compare us to a team like, for example, Vestas or the Spaniards, who have only just basically started. They have only been going for 2 months. So they have the experience, but they have not had the training. We have had the training, but we don't really have the experience. So sometimes you wish you had a little bit of what they've got, and they probably wish they would have had a little bit more time. So I think that'll be really interesting, how that's going to balance out compared to extremes, basically. A huge campaign with a lot of time, and a short campaign with a lot of experience. We'll see what happens.